Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Let's get back into some Trails of Cold Steel. So, I know you guys are sitting on the edge of your seat. Let us continue the story at Thor's Academy. Okay, so I was thinking it was just going to start into a cutscene, but looks like we still got some people to talk to, so let's do that first. Promise it won't take too long. This guy always standing here in the morning times. Class 1 needs me to open up the auditorium since they'll be practicing for their big operetta today. I gotta say, they're not messing around. I'd better make sure everything's good to go before they arrive. I didn't do his voice. The auditorium always gets pretty popular around festival preparation season, which means I've got to make extra sure everything is up to standard. Alright, I did it. I passed it already. Kitty! Hi. Oh, even Celine's here. Maybe she's curious about what's going on too. Who knows what cats are thinking. Oh, thank you. Is this for me? Thanks, I'll make good use of it. Alright, Instructor Sarah should be waiting for us. Let's get moving. Yep. Wow, that cat has a lot of great items. So, no milk today. I'm glad I talked to that dude. What are you still doing there? Don't you have a field study to undertake? We thought so too, but they told us to gather at the field instead. How about you, Patrick? I thought it'd be a cold day in hell before I saw you attend morning practice. I'm only here to shake off my morning drowsiness. I most certainly did not come here to train after my crushing defeat at Friedel's hand. Could be Friedel or Friedel, never know. This is one honest lie. That is one honest lie. You can read him like a book. You'll be making your way to Ordis and Ruhr, will you not? Rather foolhardy if you ask me. Well, we can't really claim that either place will be a cakewalk. Ordis and Duke Cayenne's stronghold, so the others are bound to run into trouble there. Okay, let me read this again. Ordis is Duke Cayenne's stronghold, so the others are bound to run into the trouble here. But it's not like Ruhr is the nicest place these days either. Wait, are you actually worried about us, Patrick? If you're only going to spout nonsense, I would appreciate it if you held your tongue. Moving on, we plan on settling the score with you at the Academy Festival. As such, we would prefer it if you returned safely. Challenge accepted. We'll be back, and we'll make sure to give you a run for your money. Aww, Patrick's coming. He cares about us a little bit. Try not to hurt yourself. I wouldn't want you blaming your sure-to-be lackluster festival performance on your field study. Sure to be lackluster, okay. I joined Master Patrick for his morning training today. Seeing him practicing so diligently fills me with immense pride. His attendance at the academy has been a beneficial experience for him in practically every regard. Attending this academy has allowed Master Patrick to befriend so many new people. Nothing could make me happier. Patrick becoming a better person, it's so cute. Hello, Fee. It's time for yet another field study, isn't it? Although, it seems like this time you're leaving later than usual. Sarah told us to head to the field for some reason. Oh, is that the case? Fee, no matter what you have to face, I'm sure you'll be able to overcome it. So just make sure to give it everything you've got. Roger. That's cute. Like that Fee is like making more friends and all that. She's still, not the most emotional person in the world, but you can tell. Good lord, lots of people here today. I guess it will take a little bit. I'm over here like, oh, it won't take that long. Ha. Now, where did I put that permission slip to use the field? For that matter, why do I have to handle this all of a sudden? Wow, but she has a lot of last-minute stuff to get done. Oh, hello. Have you been told about today's arrangements? Instructor Sarah has something special in store for you. Be sure you're at the field at 0900 hours. Well, Instructor Beatrix seems to know what's going on at least. I wish we did. I'm certain Instructor Sarah's told you already, but we've arranged something special for you today. You're certainly in for a surprise. Don't be late. Okay, so she knows already. Hey, first year. Or class 1. So many numbers. Seems I slept here through the night, collapsing due to lack of sleep. How truly shameful of me. Foolish impulses like sleep get the better of me. I'll never match Patrick's passion. This operator must be perfect. Good lord, people are working hard, like out of control in this place, man. I couldn't do it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait till tomorrow. I'm tired. Mint keeps stopping by to lecture me about Instructor Makaro's appeal. She covers everything from memories of his younger years to his private life. She refuses to hold back too, even though he's tried to make her stop. It's kind of nice that she's made my day today so much more lively. Thanks to Mint, I've practically become an expert in the field of Instructor Makarov. Although our desks are right beside one another, so knowing so much about him does make it harder to focus on work. Oh my gosh. So weird. She really wants them to get together. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but I mean, it's not like it will be impossible now to work in the same place now that I'm going out with her. But it will make it a little more, just added complexity where there wasn't any before. You're off to Rura, right? You might just bump into my sister there. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Imagine Mint, but all grown up and somehow even more dangerous. Mint, her mom, and I are all from Rura. It's a pretty big city, but chances are you'll bump into her. You don't find the walking catastrophe. She finds you. That's so cool. So, which makes sense because he was talking about how he was helping with the internet firewall and stuff like that. So, that's pretty cool. And also, so whenever he's like, "Oh, what did I do to deserve a niece like this?" Well, her mom is the same. Your sister is the same way, so it shouldn't be that surprising. Class 7, were you behind all the ruckus this morning? Instructor Valentine is clearly aware of what's going on, so why was I not informed? No matter, simply know this. I will not abide any sort of noisy mischief on this campus. If I hear even the slightest of malfeasance, I will have some stern words with you, and I do mean stern. Malfeasance. I don't think I've seen that word. I don't see that word very often. I think old people use that word, but I don't think people nowadays use that word. Oh, so you're no better informed of what's going on than I am. Ahem. Even so, my demand for good behavior still stands. Good lord, I'm so glad he's not like in charge of stuff. It would be like freaking Harry Potter, but on a much bigger scale. like the place where Harry Potter grew up, like his household and his crappy parents telling him to all this discipline, but it's not really discipline, it's just abuse. Hello, Miller. Yes, everything here is proceeding according to plan. Understood. May Adios be with you. Looks like he's talking with Major Vander. Guess a military man never really gets a break from the military stuff, huh? Yeah, this doesn't seem like something Crow would like to do. Crow and structure? Get that out of here. I'm sure you're all aware of the current unstable state of the continent through reading the Imperial Chronicle. However, I would like to request that you not give up pursuing new challenges and knowledge despite this. The Board of Directors demonstrate their utmost faith in you by voting unanimously in your favor, after all. Yes, sir. We will do our best to live up to your expectations and theirs. I believe that it's almost time. Head to the Academy Field once you're all prepared. Be sure not to be late. Yes, sir. What exactly are they planning? I don't know, Marcus, but you looking very suave today. Man, I just love his outfit so much. Alright, let's get over here. Oh. What's wrong, Ferris? Aren't you going to practice this morning? Well, she can't. It's in the Academy Field. I had planned to, but apparently the field is off limits at the moment. I must have overlooked an announcement or something. Off limits? Really? It could have something to do with the reason they called us out there. Wow, you guys are slowly picking it up, I guess. I woke up early and eager for today's practice, but now I feel as though my motivation has been squandered. As class is about to begin, perhaps it would be good to rest in the classroom for now. Wow, they're taking the whole field. I believe that Class 7 has finally decided on what to do for the festival. That's wonderful news. I'm sure that it will turn out to be splendid, regardless of what it is you choose to do. It may be tough to find the time to prepare with your field studies to worry about, but please do your best. I plan on taking some of the children from town along to the festival and showing them around myself. We'll all be looking forward to what Class 7 has in store for us. Good lord, the pressure. I was like, oh, what does Class 7 do? I don't know, man. We're just gonna do... So what if like all of Class 7 will just keep doing performances like that? Nobody up here. Ruhr City is better known as the home of the Reinford Company than Ruhr City is better known as the home of the Reinford Company than anything else. So it's weird how this game will put apostrophe S on things where they're just trying to say something is because usually apostrophe S is just ownership, but they just awkwardly put it as Ruhr City is sort of Ruhr City is better known. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, most of the weapons I sell here are made by the Reinford Company too, so they're certainly what I associate it most with. The company's chairman being on the board of directors means I get some of their best stuff too. It's awesome. I really owe her for that. There aren't too many military academies with a product lineup this good in their store, I'll tell you that. And that's all thanks to Chairman Irina. I mean, if it makes her money, she's gonna do it, right? Let's see what your, look at that. Look at that. No Terra Bomb. No Terra Bomb. I don't know about y'all product line. No Terra Bombs, that's all I have to say. Oh, you're heading out on another field study? As if you haven't got enough to worry about with the festival coming up. With a tab like yours, Crow, you better come back safe. No problem. It's first year work anyway. It'll be a piece of cake. If it's a piece of cake, why did you have to repeat a year? Hey, I'm not technically repeating a year, just dangerously close to it. Now you've got me really worried. You better be safe, Crow. Who's gonna pay off your tab if you die out there? Aw, come off it. Those studies play to my strengths anyway. Good lord. Well, at least she has better items here. I mean, still not a lot. Kinda sucks. Feel bad for the students who go here. Oh wait. But we have Sharon. She makes way better food. For free! If you're looking for something to eat, just leave that to me. I hear the situation isn't any better anywhere else in the country. There's no telling what you'll run into while you're out there. Well, I just want to know if you wanted to give me a recipe today. Guess not. Wow, nobody up here today. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that no one would really be in the student union. It's kind of early for that. I'm so tired. Once again, Instructor Thomas tried to spend the night here last night. I almost had to shove him out of here with a broom. And yet here he is, first thing in the morning, with his nose buried in a book. His body might run on enthusiasm and history, but mine sure doesn't. Whew. Apparently all of this research is to ensure that Class 1's operator is historically accurate. This thing must be 10 hours long to justify this level of study, and it's not. It's probably like maybe 2 to 3 hours. If that. Maybe just an hour. Apparently all of this research is... okay. So Thomas is here. Bright and early. Wait, I'm gonna talk to him last. Let me go up here real quick. Okay, no one's up here. No mysterious person to talk to. Hello, Thomas, being all sexy and smart and shit, and just staring at books all day. Alright. This research I'm doing for Class 1's operator kept me here rather late last night. You're heading off to Ruhr now, correct? Oh, Ruhr. Unfortunately, there aren't any noteworthy myths or legends surrounding it that I'm aware of. Not even any related to Testarossa or the gnomes of Erebonian legend, which is rather surprising given that the city is known for the forging of weapons. The gnomes were said to be masters of the forge, and Testarossa is a crimson demon said to wield 1,000 weapons. What a shame that you won't hear any stories about them during your time in Ruhr. Well, try not to let the lack of legends sour your experience too much, okay? I like that he is a little tired though. Like she's kind of like, I can't believe he's just back here again. He did yawn. I saw a yawn. That was cute. He's kind of tired. He's just super, like when you get into something like that, like when you're super excited, you could actually be tired, but you know, emotions all running high. You're like, yes, just keep doing this now. I think that has only happened, not gonna lie, this has only happened when I was playing Final Fantasy X during the summertime. Like, it was just a brand new game, and I played that. I finished that game in like 2 to 3 days because I did nothing but sit there and play the game. I even like did hours of like leveling up. Like I remember I took like an entire hour to just level up in certain places. I had to redo bosses. Like I did the whole thing. Not to brag or anything. I'm not, my energy is not like where it used to be back there. And because I don't have enough time to do that. And I'm pretty sure you guys would be a little worried about me if I came out with like 10 episodes in one day. They're like, how? What? So did you do anything else today? Nope. I still have to pee. And I haven't shit today, so Alright, let's go to engineering building. So I think that's the last place. I can't go to the gymnasium, that's just closed. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Huh? Didn't expect to see all three of you together this early. What gives? We were just talking about all of you, actually. I'm just glad you managed to decide what to do for the festival before you got shipped off on your field study. Sounds like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. We did ask him for help with our orbital instruments, yeah. I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time you're back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then, though. We haven't even decided our genre yet. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. Well, there's only so many genres you can do. You guys have specific instruments, and you gotta pick a genre where you can play the music with those instruments, so it shouldn't be too hard, guys. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. I'm more interested in the outfits, though. I'm thinking sexy, really sexy, especially the girls. You and I are on the same page. Don't even think about it. I'm not wearing one. It would be a bit distracting if they ended up being as revealing as President Herschel's was. That was all Angie and Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. I hope you realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this, Reem. I'll see what I can do. On a less sexy topic, this month's field study sounds like a tough one. Ruhr is at the center of the Norcia province. The provincial army's influence isn't quite as blatant as in Ordis, but they still hold significant sway there. And their relationship with the railway military police is especially bad, so make sure you don't get wrapped up in all that. Really? And tensions are rising both inside and outside the country as it is. It's kind of worrisome. At least her field study's been planned out to minimize the chances of you getting into any trouble. What? What do you mean by planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sarah not tell you? Well, we can't spoil the surprise then, can we? What are you... Curiosity piqued. Well, they did call you to the field, right? Why don't you get going? I'm sure it'll all make sense when you get there. Slow it down. How come you guys all get to know and I don't? Sorry, Crow. Well, that's what you get for taking the easy classes again this year. What she said. Still, you're technically a second year, so make sure to back your new class up. Oh, I see it. I see how it is. Get a few more credits than me and you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like we should head over to the field then. I like that little exchange. Tensions are high both inside the Empire and out. I'd like to think that some of that should be alleviated after today, though. Good luck with the field study. Man, it's hard to do her voice too. Her voice is high pitched. It's very cute though. I think it's a little easier than Professor Sarah's voice. The provincial armies hold huge influence in both Ruhr and Ortis. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, Alyssa, but be careful out there. I will. Don't sweat the other stuff right now. I'll take care of everything while you're out. By the time you get back, I'll have all your instruments and a rehearsal space sorted out. Huh. Anyway, you better head over to the field for now. Great. Now even George is ordering me around. Being a first year again is hell. I've actually never had to buy EP charges, which is great. Okay, so I think I've been everywhere. Been to the engineering, student union, library, main building, gymnasium. Can't go to the gymnasium. Can't go to the auditorium. Alright guys, I think it's time for us to finally continue with the story. If I can get there. I'm just gonna like appear. I was gonna run over there. But let's do it. We were all told to meet here at 9 AM. Seems like I still have some time. No idea what this is all about, but it'd probably be a good idea to finish preparing first. Man, we're... Oh please, we are so done. So I like how this game gives you a lot of chances to go back. Like, it doesn't, like, trap you somewhere. Which a lot of games do that. Good, you're here, I think it said. Oh, instructor, I wasn't expecting you to be. Ah, Sharon, of course. Sharon! Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed, I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. So after seeing all of you off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. Jeez, she ain't the Reinford's top maid for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all. But since she'll be acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, it looks like everyone's here already. Oh, okay, that's the other group. Oh, Sharon's here too? Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous travel? You flatter me, Master Eustace. I didn't read the last of that. Well, we've got all of you here now. And look at that, 9 AM, right on time. Huh? What's that sound? It sounds like a rush of air. No, that's not quite it. So we are using an airship, okay. I think. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is like an airport now. Look! What the hell is that? Here they come. Okay, this is where the airship comes in. I was wondering when we were gonna ride an airship because the intro song has an airship in it. And I was like, but we've never not used one this whole game yet. Sorry if I killed the surprise for anyone. But I mean, I didn't know either. I was just assuming. They're all shocked. Reen's mouth is like kind of a frown. What is this thing even doing here? Alright, Machias. Wow, it's so cool! A Crimson airship. Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship, maybe? Nah, not enough giant guns. Reinford Company? Oh, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of Liberl. You think so too. You think so too, Elliot? I mean, you think so too, right? You mean the Arsai, or Arsai, how do you say it? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The Arsai. Wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Liberl? Indeed, it was on that very airship that Prince Olivert made his triumphant return to Heimdall. Oh, okay. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Yeah, they are. Of course they are. It's a 75 arch from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Hey, man, you've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. How did you know how large it is? Maybe she's written in one before? Or she read the manual? I don't know, she just knows things. Good. So this is why they couldn't do rugby or whatever they're doing. There hasn't been any like free traveling in this game. Like you can't just, alright, I'm gonna be in Liberl or I don't know, some other place that I've visited before. Yet, but maybe at the end of the game they might let us do that. This is the best. It's actually very pretty up close. The more I look, the more it seems just like the Arsai, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia though. So at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Oh, it's the guy, forgot his name. Prince whatever. It's not Olivert, it's Prince. Wait, or is it Olivert? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that guy.
Prince Olivert! And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again. I don't have a voice actor.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the prince is just here in supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
I don't know what this is.
Is that? I know that voice.
Oh, that's her dad. Hey! Oh my god. We don't need that damn hat on though.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father! So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
Who's the what now?
Look, Tobal's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
I didn't like the hat either. Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arcade, who will be assuming command of the ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Why is Patrick here? Do y'all know this?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! And I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Of course. Hey, Van Dyke.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
He's not coming with us, is he?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What?
We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, But from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
So this will get us here faster, and we don't have to be out there for hours.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Okay, wow, so this is a brand new, swanky new ship, and we get to be the first, one of the first people up there. Passengers. That is pretty prestigious, good lord. This school gives you a lot of connections. And the board director's full of, like, high-class people, like, good lord. Okay, music. This means we're gonna go any places fast because it got fast music on. Mater Park. Okay. Wow, I guess the airship has to travel really close to the ground. He knows his son is up there. Oh, is his sister gonna be out there? Oh, that's that her right there? I'm not sure. Elliot's sister. Okay, I don't know. Oz District, cool. Good lord, that is so low. Phantom Beef B. What was his name again? I'll just call him Phantom Beef B. Not even our high-speed trains could hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically, about what we expected. The same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am! Oh, Heimdall. That's where we met Prince Olivert and Reen's sister. And the blonde girl. I guess she's a princess.
My, what a spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Reen?
Yep. I see the back of his head. I don't think I've seen the front of his face though.
Wow! That's the Courageous! Olivert finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it?
Oh, we have seen the dude before, the main king dude before. It's not for very long.
Prince Olivert seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across a stained and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
I think that's the only time we've heard him talk before, too.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Olivert, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
So I guess he might be working against us? Why did we go around? Where are we going backwards? So weird. Maybe we're just dropping people off right now. Maybe he's just trying to get everywhere. Courageous Bridge. What an interesting name.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arj. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Okay, they said Nortia instead of Norcia.
Maintain current course and speed.
When would you have found time to get a whole captain's license for this ship? Airship license, or whatever the hell you call it.
Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arj.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein's Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh, so you actually managed to get the Reinfurt Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? Huh, I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 Arj, it's almost twice the size of the original RSI. And with it supporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the RSA's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor interceptions capabilities. Good grief, she memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I'd heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you'd pack this much power into it. Well, we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is, but what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't part of any military force. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as the property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arcade. Well, that at least explains some of it. Wow, a third faction. I see what you're getting at. Yeah, but I mean, it can't be a neutral party because they have to eventually make decisions and shit. So eventually you're gonna be helping one side or the other, or both. But you're not gonna be neutral. I see what you're getting at. Yeah, the fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Huh. Couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll see. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from the division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Tovel's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I'd never have imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You've got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense, considering they've got their own airship, too. I don't know how they have their own airship. Apparently, it's difficult even for the Crown Prince or heir to the throne to even have enough money to build it, and this rebellion group just has an airship. It can't be as good as this, though. It has to be rinky-dink compared to this one. Come on. The Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdall. Oh my gosh. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach Ruhr. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. Wow. Suddenly we are playing Xenosaga. Because we're just always on ships in that game. And that's how we ended up flying to our destinations, aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out the windows, of course, since we had the captain's permission. We each set about exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. I don't know. Well, wow, this is for like Final Fantasy games where like, you know, eventually Sid is gonna come in and we're gonna be flying some sort of ship technology for the win. Good Lord. Alright, I'm so interested in just talking to everybody right now. Who's in my party right now? It's just me. Alright. So, I guess we'll pick this up on another episode. This is feeling finale-y, but this seems like something that's gonna... I'm sure there's plenty more episodes left. There might even be like 10 episodes left the way I'm going. And I'm probably gonna take my time. I don't want to rush through this. Just like any game I play here, I don't want to rush through anything. So, as always, can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.